I'm on the Disney Studio lot in Burbank, where some of your favorite live-action movies have been shot. The famous squid scene in 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea was shot on Stage 3, where a special tank was built, and because of the terrific storm sequence, kept flooding outside onto the lot. And that's just one example of how Disney's special effects in live action have always been in the forefront of innovation and movie magic. As a young man in Kansas City, just back from World War I France, Walt Disney looked at the world as one big possibility. Already an artist, he was intrigued by the creative opportunities of film and was constantly and playfully experimenting. Some doubted the wisdom of Walt's leap into this new medium, but his young niece Dorothy was always more than happy to assist her adored uncle. While working for the Kansas City Film Ad Company, Walt met artist Ub Iwerks, who became his close friend and colleague. The two explored camera effects, setting their lifelong careers in motion. Their first innovation was a series of silent Alice comedies, where a live-action little girl would interact with Julius the cat and a wonderland of cartoon characters. The pilot film was made in Missouri, but on its strength, Walt made the move to Hollywood in 1923. Next came Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, a cheery mischief maker whose silent antics paved the way for Walt's first superstar and vocal alter ego, Mickey Mouse.
It's you, huh?
Yeah, it's me, I guess.
All alone, without your dog.
Yeah, all alone.
You know, I used to have a little cat once, and when it was left all alone, it'd cry, meow.
Walt Disney made his name and fortune in animation, but saw new possibilities in live-action film storytelling. Eventually, the Disney studio was equipped to film epic special effects spectacles like 1954's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, where James Mason and Kirk Douglas battled the giant squid. Incidentally, the sequence was first filmed against a sunset sky with calm water, but proved very unsatisfactory. Despite the cost, Walt scrapped the footage, brought in massive wind machines, and restaged the action in a raging and unforgettable storm. For Darby O'Gill and the Little People, actor Albert Sharp was filmed at the same time as the Leprechauns, thanks to extreme force perspective and saturated lighting. So much power was needed to light the massive stage, filming was done at night to avoid a citywide blackout.
It's a grand place you got here. Just well enough.
It was in this film that young Sean Connery was seen by James Bond producer Albert Broccoli, or rather by his wife.
Look, look, look.
In 1964, Dick Van Dyke and Julie Andrews starred in Mary Poppins, a Technicolor fantasy regarded by many, including Walt, as a career-topping achievement. Old pal Ub Iwerks won an Academy Award of Merit for perfecting the matting effect he'd first pioneered in the Alice comedies. Often, smaller films, such as The Absent-Minded Professor, were filmed in black and white to hide any traces of on-screen trickery and heighten the viewer's ability to believe in the unbelievable. Matte paintings, miniatures, and wires went completely undetected. Though Fred MacMurray first flew his flivver in 1961, Robin Williams' new goo in 1997's Flubber came alive thanks to computer-generated animation. The Disney Studio's first use of computer imagery was in the 1982 cyber thriller Tron. Live actors were filmed in black and white, then color-enhanced frame by frame. The generated world of the game grid was a breathtaking new screen sight, influencing scores of filmmakers and, 28 years later, inspiring a state-of-the-art sequel. Disney has done it all. From dancing penguins to a flying Model T to Tron's spectacular light cycles. Did you know in the original Tron there's a hidden Mickey Mouse design on the ground in the Solar Sailor sequence? Throughout it all, Disney has always found the most fantastic, eye-catching ways to tell imaginative stories. And the source for all this Disney magic? Walt said it himself. If you can dream it, you can do it.